The biggest recession indicator should have been when tip percentages became minimum 18%. 15% is nowhere to be seen now, and now some places are doing 20% as the minimum. So tell me, after the recession, does that mean that we're going to bring the tip percentages down? Or is it just going to keep going up forever? Like, just imagine, in 2050, what if we're paying 100% tip on our food? Because the tip percentages never went down.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about recession signs people are noticing everywhere. So I put together a few clips, and at the end, I'll be back to give my thoughts and opinions. But before that, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell.
Here's a few recession indicators you may not have noticed. 1. The growing number of people being admitted to hospitals with severe burns from water bottles. Why is that a recession indicator? People can't afford to heat their homes. Do you know how fucked up that is? 2. The nightlife scene is basically gone. People are like, it's dissipating, loads of things are closing down. No guys, it's gone. We're in spring. We had sunny days. It's a Friday night. There was nobody in the streets by 12:45. I was on the bus home at 1 a.m, leaving dinner. Nobody was around. People can't afford licenses. People can't afford to go out. People can't afford drinks. People can't afford to come home late in an Uber or spend money on an Uber that they could just use for something else. However, I did think in a recession people are meant to party more, but hey, I guess with everything closing down, where are they going to party? 3. Me and my friends want tricks for everyday things. This was a little bit of a joke, but before we like, oh, like you just want a Birkin bag or a Chanel bag or something like that, we don't have either. At least me and this friend that I'm talking about. Now we're like, damn, wouldn't it be nice to shop in like Waitrose and maybe continue Pilates, maybe go back to therapy, maybe get some fucking braids, some knotless braids, some knotless bum left braids. Like, life is hard. The girls aren't dreaming about a trip to Turks and Caicos. They're dreaming about a trip to M&S.
With how expensive everything is, I know we talk about it, but genuinely, I cannot fathom how the fuck anybody is making it right now. Thinking, oh my God, we're drowning. We are very clearly in a quiet recession. And then I'll walk into a TJ Maxx at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Everybody's here. What recession? There's a line wrapped around the door. We are thriving as a country. Or I'll see like 50 grown women in line at Five Below, like waiting to buy something at 6 in the morning. They're all just lined up because they don't have jobs. And I'm like, it's just me then. Everyone else seems to be rich. I don't know.
You wanna know my recession indicator? It's this bun that's in my head, because I thought about going to get my hair done. One day I was just like, you know what, I'm over it. I took out the weave on my head. I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna book another hair appointment because I don't feel like going to the hair salon, paying for new bundles. Cause I'm like, I need new bundles. That's $400. On top of that, they're gonna charge me $300 to do a sew-in. And how long is it really gonna last me? And then they're not even gonna care about my hair. They may even tell me to come wash and blow dried and still charge me $300. So I said, you know what? Forget all of that. I might as well go buy some Olaplex and take a shower at my house. And that's what I did. If you know me, you know I don't ever wear my natural hair out. This is the recession indicator, because I'm just not paying them money anymore. I'm done. I'm like, I have to figure it out on my own, because it's not the easy $700 tab to just get a sew-in. No, it doesn't fit in this month's budget, babe, or this year's, or even next.
The economy is psychologically playing us, and some of the things that you're thinking, feeling, doing, they're just recession indicators. People are using ChatGPT as their therapist. And as someone who works privately and in the NHS, I know why. The wait times in the NHS are a mess, and to see someone privately is expensive. So I understand why people are going to ChatGPT, but please take it with a pinch of salt. It feels good to get something off your chest and feel like someone's listening to you. It's not a trained therapist. If you're going to do it, it is not a replacement for true therapy. Self-diagnosis and pathologizing. Because of the state of the economy, NHS wait times for any kind of assessments take a long time. So people are taking to TikTok and Instagram and social media to try and get some understanding of what might be going on for them. But again, it's not a replacement for a true clinical professional. And some of the things that you're thinking and feeling are just normal responses to the state of the world. I think we're pathologizing a lot of things that people are experiencing, when in reality, it's just a response to the stressful situations that we've been put in. It's not a problem with you inherently, it's the state of the economy. Our baseline is stress and dysregulation. I feel like we're all on edge, we're in survival mode, and it's very easy just to become dysregulated. Very easy to be tipped over the edge because everything feels so heavy right now. We're constantly having to think about where the next bill is coming from, what we need to do next just to survive. The stress is just like now our baseline. That's kind of linked to this one. All this doom scrolling, being on TikTok, it's all a way to escape. Yes, I know the algorithm is made in that way, but it's just a way for us to escape how stressful day-to-day life is these days. I think we're walking around in autopilot, in survival mode, and kind of dissociated from what's actually happening in reality, because it's easier to do that. It feels better to do that than to actually sit and have to deal with all the stresses that come with the state of the economy. One, I think it's quite obvious. Feeling lonely. No one can afford to go out anymore and do anything anymore. As soon as you leave the house, cha-ching, Monzo is going off and like £100 has left your pocket. What do we do instead? We stay inside. And then what happens? We feel lonely. Part of the loneliness epidemic is just because of the state of the economy. It's not always something to do with you inherently, just that economically we're all burning.
Another recession indicator that I have seen in the past since 2010 forward when I got into real estate, and this doesn't necessarily apply to real estate, it's how rude people become. People get desperate. They get a little desperate for money and they take their stresses out on you. I have been seeing just bad behaviors all over the board. Not necessarily from other agents, but just in professional spaces. I just think seeing people kind of unwind. I don't see people enjoying their hobbies as much. I don't see people talking about their hobbies as much. I don't see people really doing, like, all they do is just work, drive around, do side hustles, stay broke, stay miserable, and I think it's making a lot of people here in the United States very angry. And they're taking it out on each other. But give me your thoughts. Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
I know we're in a recession because everybody at Aldi is putting their carts up. Like, look at all these carts. Before, when I would go to Aldi, there would be 3 or 4 carts laying around. Now there's none.
Had to be able to use graphic design, certain different softwares. You had to know how to operate cameras, operate lighting. You had to be able to script. You had to be able to create. You had to be able to market and edit the videos. Basically, all of the steps for an entire production team done by one person. Even the employers are broke. I don't know, but those are mine. Enlighten me.
What's your personal recession indicator?
I ordered food last night. Opened the door, delivered by a white woman.
I just saw a man snatch a purse this morning. A purse?
One of my best friends, who's a real estate agent, just told me that he wants to apply to law school.
The thrift store is starting to have Urban Outfitters price.
Back in my day, the scam text used to be like, you want an iPhone. You want a gift card. Here's your free card. Now they're like, do you want a job?
The sugar daddies in my DMs have stopped offering me $5,000. One of them reached out and asked me if $400 was okay.
The fact that Facebook Marketplace has been popping off lately. Like, people are selling their treasures that they've had in their basement.
I'm 31 years old. I live with my parents. I have adult braces and I still get bitches.
I haven't gotten a single gobble gobble turkey text from a friend. Nothing is silly right now.
The biggest recession indicator to me right now is how people react when they find out somebody they know live at home.
What's your personal recession indicator?
Is as a dancer, I used to constantly get asked by customers where they can hit the slopes in the club, if you know what I'm saying. I haven't been asked that question in months.
I have had more people come in my store in the last 3 months than I have in the last 4 years to sell me items that they own.
I just got in my car and drove to Taco Bell to pick up my Crave box.
Making milk teas at McDonald's again, because why the hell is a boba like almost $10?
You don't see any more help wanted signs. Where are the help wanteds? No one needs help? It's a recession.
I've seen a large amount of people come onto TikTok stating that they no longer want pets or they regret having the pet that they currently have.
When you had to be rich to get with single moms. It used to be you just were like a kind guy that didn't care that they had a kid and saw the best in them.
Today I saw 3 country ass girls posting DIY recipes for ACP, arroz con pollo.
Lately, it feels like everybody is struggling. I'm seeing hardworking people become stressed, exhausted, and financially overwhelmed. Everywhere you look, people are talking about how expensive life has become. Groceries are expensive, rent is expensive, gas prices keep rising, and many people feel like their paycheck disappears instantly. A lot of workers are starting to notice recession signs everywhere. One of the biggest signs is layoffs. Companies are firing workers left and right. Some people wake up one morning and suddenly lose the job they gave their lives to. And even people who still have jobs are scared they could be next. That fear is becoming normal. Another thing that people are noticing is that jobs don't pay enough anymore. Many people are working full time but still struggling to survive. Imagine working every day and still stressing about food, bills, and rent. That's becoming reality for many families, and honestly, it's sad to watch. Another recession sign is how people are spending less money. Restaurants are quieter, stores are emptier, people are canceling subscriptions, avoiding vacations, and cutting back on everything just to survive. People are no longer buying things because they want to. They're only buying what they need. Housing is another huge problem. Rent prices are becoming completely insane. Some people are paying almost their entire paycheck just to have somewhere to sleep. Others are moving back in with family because living alone feels impossible now. And the scary part, even middle class people are struggling. Years ago, having a decent job meant stability. Today, even educated, hardworking people feel financially trapped. People are noticing how emotionally exhausted people seem lately. They seem tired, not just physically, but mentally as well. Many people feel hopeless about the future because no matter how hard they work, life keeps getting more expensive. Food prices are another warning sign. People walk into grocery stores and leave shocked. Companies are charging more money while giving people less product. Everything feels overpriced now, and social media is showing exactly how people are struggling. Videos about layoffs, inflation, burnouts, and cost of living are getting millions of views because people relate to them. People are scared, and honestly, many workers feel like the system is no longer working for regular people. At the end of the day, people just want a stable life. They want affordable housing, affordable food, a good job, peace of mind. But right now, many people feel like survival itself is becoming harder every year. And that's why so many workers are noticing recession signs everywhere. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell.